Hello! I have brought Ryan back for another challenge video that's been going around, and I've been saying I'm going to do it, and it's our anniversary today. Well, not when we're filming, but when you're seeing it, it's an anniversary.
The magic of uploading.
Yeah, I gotta edit it, and it's a nice day today, and we're free, so here we are. And he gets to be under the nice white light he bought me. I'm sure he has no regrets.
Yeah, I didn't think I could get whiter, but here I am.
Well, anyways, we're gonna do the first line challenge, and if you've seen it going around, you win if you get 70%. And there's gonna be 10 books. They're each worth up to 3 points. So if I get 21 points out of 30, I win. And if I lose, he will probably make me read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't actually know if that's the book he'll pick, but...
No, maybe I'll change it up this time.
Maybe. He gets to pick a book that he thinks I should read, that he thinks I'll like, probably. I don't think you've ever tried to give me a book I would hate. You just recommend books. Last time I lost a challenge, I had to read Lonesome Dove. That was okay. It was a mixed experience, so hopefully I win today, but... This challenge looks really hard. So he got to pick from any books that I owned that I read. So any of the books behind me, the shelves might look different because I took off any books that I haven't read yet because I don't have like a TBR shelf. All my books exist in one place typically. So they're all in a pile over here, and it's a very daunting pile. So I'm just going to ignore that. But he has on his phone the first 3 sentences of 10 books with an alternate just in case something messes up.
In case I mess up. Let's not, you can specify.
Well, I saw in Michael Nips, like, his wife accidentally used the character's name, because he's not supposed to say the actual character's name if it's in the first lines, or the place name. I don't know what you're using as a placeholder. Have you decided?
Nope.
Okay, well, he's going to use fake placeholders of some sort if those things come up, because obviously with fantasy books, if he says a name like Kaladin, I'm going to assume it's a Stormlight Archive book, and things like that. So those are all the rules. And so now let's see how little I remember, because there are books on this shelf that I haven't touched in a very long time, and I don't even think I'd be good at this even if you chose books I read last month. So let's see what happened. I didn't tell them about points. It's worth 3 points if I get it on the first sentence.
You
2.
said that.
No, I said that to you in private.
Oh, you weren't recording?
Nope.
Oh.
So 3 points if I get it on the first sentence, 2 if I get it on the second, 1 if I get it with all 3, but I only get to guess once.
Sorry for ruining that take.
It's okay. It's probably going to stay in. So do book 1.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
I'll make my report as if I told a story, for I was taught as a child on my homeworld that truth is a matter of the imagination.
Home world. Okay. Oh, gosh. I feel like I should be able to know this one. Oh, goodness. And it's first person point of view, I think. Can you say that first sentence again?
I'll make my report as if I told a story, for I was taught as a child on my homeworld that truth is a matter of the imagination.
Okay, so I feel like it's a sci-fi book I own, and everyone else has looked at their shelves, so I feel like I'm allowed.
I feel like I should have done some, vocal exercises to, warm up, my pronunciation ability.
Oh, shush you. Okay. I feel like everyone else tries to go for second lines, and then it goes poorly, because statistically it goes poorly if you do too much of the second line.
You're just going for 3?
I might, well, okay. I'm not guessing, I'm just thinking out loud. I haven't read The Left Hand of Darkness in a long time, but that feels like potentially that could be because the main character travels somewhere, so that would be why he was mentioning his home world. It doesn't feel like Dune. It doesn't feel like Hyperion. What else do I got? I don't think it's not the best of all possible worlds, because that starts with a third point of view perspective. I don't remember if Left Hand of Darkness is first person point of view, because I read that 3.5 years ago. What are other sci-fis I have? I don't think it's Winter Orbit. Nope, I read that one recently enough, and that doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Left Hand of Darkness.
Yep.
Yes! Oh! Yes! 3 points. All right, let's see.
Curry.
Gotta start strong. So, let's go.
You ready?
No.
Winter was coming.
Frick. I don't own a Game of Thrones book, and I don't even think that's the line of one of those anyways.
It might be.
Well, it's obviously not the line of Left Hand of Darkness, which also has winter, or a planet called Winter.
That'd be weird if I did Left Hand of Darkness 2 times in a row with different sentences.
Can you say it again, just real quick?
Winter was coming.
Winter was coming. So very terse start. Okay, winter books that I have. Spinning Silver, Baron the Nightingale. I don't think it would be The Last Wish, although I don't really know what season that takes place in. Oh, I own so many books. I need the second line.
Okay. So, winter was coming. Last night's snow hadn't melted and the bare trees were laced with it.
Okay. Okay, so I don't think it's that one that I was thinking of, which... okay. I feel like the writing style isn't Catherine Arden. That doesn't feel like Catherine Arden, so I don't think it's Baron the Nightingale. Also, I feel like winter never comes in that book. I think we're just always in winter at the start of each of those books. Okay. I'm gonna say Spinning Silver.
No.
Dang it. What was it?
Hold on. I was smart and, like, put all the names in my notes because, like, I realized as I was taking pictures, I was like, wait, crap, what book was that? And I had to, like, go back and look. So that was The Wandering Fire.
Oh, I have not read that book in a long time.
Yeah, down there.
This is by, for those who don't know, Guy Gavriel Kay. I read this 5 years ago.
You've never talked about it, so...
Well, it's perfectly fine. I actually only bought this because I owned the first book and I found this at a used bookstore. I have read it, but yeah, I wasn't getting that. All right, so now we're still 3 out of potential of 6, so I'm at a 50%. Not ideal. Let's go.
All right, so this sentence contains a name, so I'm gonna just...
Okay, you're not gonna use the correct name.
I'm trying to think of...
Just use, like, a...
I've seen Jake bleed. Sorry, Jakes out there.
Alright, I've seen Jake bleed.
I've seen blank bleed, if that helps your brain.
I've seen Ryan bleed. Not actually, though.
Yeah, you have.
Have I? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen...
Yeah, remember I, like, sliced off a bit of my finger?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you didn't use the guard on the mandolin.
Yeah.
I shouldn't laugh at that, but...
I'm really cool and, like, cut my finger when I was, like, slicing up cabbage for coleslaw. Again, this lighting makes me whiter.
It doesn't... If we look... This is
that story did.
Oh, well, that's true. I've seen blank bleed. Okay. I'm gonna say it's nothing on this top shelf, so that helps. It could be the start of a Sanderson book, but I don't think so. It's not the start of Elantris. I don't think it's the start of a Mistborn. Oh, I don't think it's the start of Warbreaker, because Warbreaker's all colors.
Where am I supposed to be while you look?
It doesn't matter. Wait, so you said I? That was the first word? I've seen?
I've seen.
Okay, first person point of view. This is important to me.
I don't know what to do when you frame.
Just look at the camera.
Hey guys, what's up?
The microphone's on top, just so you know.
What's going on, everybody? Just happy to be here.
Seen blank bleed. What are my first person point of view books? Ah! I hate everything. I'm really not good at this, guys. Oh goodness. Alright, okay, I have actually now narrowed it down, I think, but I do think I'll need another sentence, so second sentence. I'm not doing great, but...
Okay, so I've seen Jacob bleed. It happened 10 years ago. I was 8.
Okay, my main character is 18. We are making progress. I was 8, so they're 18 now. Oh, I have so many books. Why do I have so many books?
We found the channel that's made you, like, rethink your hobby. We found the challenge.
Yeah, no. Really, though, and I don't even own that many books, like, comparatively to other humans.
Nope, hey! What you reaching for back there?
Sorry, there are books. Oh! Of course, it's Steelheart.
Yep.
Why did I even put that on the shelf? It wasn't even on the shelf. I'm unhauling it. But I was like, oh, Ryan should get to choose from all my books. Anyways. And that was, I've seen Steelheart Bleed. Is that the first line?
Yes.
Okay, well, 2 points. So I'm at 5 out of a potential 9. All right, let's go. That was 4.
You got the dunk instead of the 3.
That's fine. 2 is still good in basketball.
I know.
Okay, what's number 4?
All right. A girl rode a bay horse through a forest late at night.
Ooh, I know this one. Okay. The Girl in the Tower.
Let me just, yeah.
Yes!
Curry.
So that has me at 8
Yep.
out of 12. Ha ha ha. No, I just reread that a couple months ago, and that series is nice because that very much could not have been the first book or the third book. Had to be the second one.
You ready for the next one?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
How you
confident.
doing? Yeah?
Well, I'm doing better than
All
some
right.
of my friends, so I'm feeling like I'm okay. Number 5.
All right. 4 men with guns stand in my yard.
Ooh, I think I might know this one. It's a first-person point of view.
Stay limber.
Oh, but it could be... So my thought process right now is it's probably a Sixth World book. But is it the first one or the second one? I feel like I don't remember that being the start of the Storm of Locusts, but, because that would happen a lot. I do think that is a sentence Maggie said. Or it narrated in her head. Which one? Second sentence. I'd rather get some than lose it all.
Okay, this has a location, so I'm gonna...
Make it up. Mm-hmm.
It's just past 7 in the morning, and in other places in Milwaukee, in other people's yards, men and women are breaking their fast with their families.
Okay.
As you do in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Why Milwaukee?
I don't know. It's a fun word to say.
4 dudes stand in the yard with guns.
Which sounds like something that would happen in Milwaukee.
I mean, it's legally allowed to happen.
Exactly.
Whether it would or not, I don't know. It's 7 in the morning. People are normally breaking their fast with their This is definitely a Sixth World book. 4 men. Okay. I'm gonna say it's the Storm of Locusts.
Yep.
Okay. I feel good. 2 points, so
we're at 10.
where I'm at. No, I have more than 10 points, don't I? I had 3. Oh, you're right, 10. Okay, cool. 10 points.
Yeah, 3-2-3-2.
All right, so now we're on number 5?
That was number 5.
Okay, so I only have 5 more. I have to get 11 points in the second half. Okay, this is hard. Okay, continue.
Okay. A rival of mine once complained that my stories begin awkwardly and end untidily.
I know this one. Redemption in Indigo.
Yep.
By Karen Lord. I love that book because of that first line. That's one of the books where I'm like, that first line, I'm like, sold. Oh, it was good. All right. So, well, yeah, you didn't know that unless you watched the channel, I guess, but who knows how much.
I do. That was a freebie.
I did actually tell him 3 books that I was pretty sure I knew the first line to.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
So number 7.
Number 7, and this starts with the name. So,
Okay. Like, just choose, like, Joe or something.
Ed strove to keep their hand from shaking as they dipped their brush into the paint they'd mixed from pigments, a part of every artist's training.
Ooh. Okay. Of the books I own, this is Phoenix Extravagant.
Yep.
Oh! Jebby's a painter. Because that's who it is, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm doing good.
16.
I'm doing good. All right. Book number 8?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It starts with a name. So, Alex had done 3 years in prison.
God, poor Alex. Alex had done 3 years in prison. Prison. What books do I have with prison? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Okay, well, I can tell you it's not the 5th season. But actually, that was a book I told you not to pull.
Yep.
Because I mean, even on the channel recently, I read the first 2 sentences of it, so that would have been cheating. 3 years in prison, 3 whole years? 3 years in prison, huh? Any books behind here? What should be like a Terry Pratchett? I won't be able to get a Terry Pratchett. 3 years in prison. Alright, second line me.
Oh, where'd my phone go?
I don't know. Well, how many points do I have? Wait, can I afford a second line? How many points do I still need?
You just got the last 2, so I think you're at 16.
I need 5 more. How many books do we have left?
3.
Okay, I'm gonna do second sentence then.
Alright. Alex had done 3 years in prison. He was big enough and looked don't fuck with me enough that his biggest problem was killing time.
It says that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to only say it once because I think YouTube just gets pissy if you do it more than once.
Well, you can censor me. Do a duck call over the F word.
This isn't a channel where I care. I just don't want YouTube to be mad. Big enough and... Oh! I have not read this book in 10 to 15 years. It's American Gods.
Yep.
Man! That's a Neil Gaiman book I have not read since I was in high school. And I am 28, so that's...
Alright, so if you get this one on the first sentence, you win.
I know,
and
but
this is number 9.
Oh, my cat just meowed if you're hearing things. He might be showing
What up,
soon.
Putao? You want to take a crack at this?
Graceful as ever.
Like a swan.
Alright, we got a cat. Give me the last one.
Alright.
Or second to last one. Sorry. Who knows, I might not get this.
Alright. The first galactic empire had endured for tens of thousands of years.
Foundation.
Nope.
Dang it. What was it?
Second foundation.
Oh, frick. I thought for sure that was the first one in that trilogy. What was the second line?
It had included all the planets of the galaxy in a centralized role, sometimes tyrannical, sometimes benevolent, sometimes orderly.
I still would have guessed the first one. So, okay. What's this? Everything's on this book. This third one. I need to get how many points? 3?
Yep.
Shit. Okay.
History has failed us, but no matter.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
History has failed us. Is that a complete sentence?
There's a period.
What's... History has failed us, but no matter. Okay. Well, I can't afford to ask for another one, so this is just... gonna suck. Alrighty. Well, maybe...
So,
Huh?
we can do a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Lifeline, and since we do have the extra book, do you want a mulligan?
What? No one else is mulliganed. It's okay. You haven't cheated. You chose some good books. Some were easy for me, and obviously others were hard. History has failed us, but no matter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Has failed us?
History has failed us, but no matter.
Us. Okay. Helps me with perspective. Gosh, I really hope you didn't pull from a short story collection or I'm so screwed. So screwed. Okay, so part of me's feeling like this is probably from a Broken Earth trilogy book, which sucks because I won't know if it's the second or third one. Oh, frick. Okay. Because this sounds like the type of thing where, like, it makes sense when I read it in my head, but it sounds like it's a Jemison line. Like, this sounds like Jemison. And I own too many of her books. I don't think it's a Yoon Ha Lee. The first story in Exhalation is The Alchemist. I don't think it's the Alchemist story. The first story in Story of Your Life and Others, I don't remember. So that's not helpful at all. It's not a Sanderson line, I don't think. History has failed us, but no matter. Ooh! Could be there. Alright, that seems better. Let's go with there.
No.
Gosh. Okay, what did I lose on?
Pachinko.
Oh, so close. Got too cocky at the end. I feel like I did pretty okay though. Like I'll accept whatever punishment you give me. Stop playing with the light cat. He's trying to knock over the whole setup.
Do you want to hear the last one, the alternative?
Sure. If I get the alternative on a 1, you at least have to take my consideration into account when you pick a book.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a place. So Milwaukee was beautiful once.
Hell, I feel like I should know this. What was beautiful once? This is like my type of thing in fantasy. Oh, this is Elantris.
Yep.
If that was there instead of Foundation. But that's okay. It's okay. Although, no, I think even with that, like if I did it out of 11, I still don't have a 70%. I don't think. Right? Because right now I'm at exactly 21.
Yeah, well, if it were at 11, it'd be out of 33.
Yeah, so that's not... Yeah.
So.
But I'm still proud of how many I got on the first sentence. Like,
you were hitting it from half court.
I'm feeling pretty good about that. Like, I know I didn't win, but I don't feel bad. So, have you thought about what you're gonna make me read?
No.
Okay. Well, go pick something.
Oh, just right now?
Yes, so it can be in this video unless you want editing me to do it.
So what happened last time?
That's true. We can still do that, but...
Let me look. So, because Angela lost, she has to read a book off my bookshelf, which apparently is a punishment.
It's not a punishment. It's just I don't prioritize your bookshelf. You don't prioritize mine.
No.
Also, there's not a non-zero chance. We're going to do this again when it's him, and he'll have to read a book off my shelf.
So, the options I gave her to choose from were Dracula, All the Light We Cannot See, and I already forgot the third option. Hitchhiker's Guide.
All 5 or just like the first one?
I'll say the first 3.
Okay, because you have like the whole omnibus, right?
Yeah, I have all the ones that were written by Douglas Adams, which is 5 books.
Yeah, that's what I meant, the omnibus.
Yeah.
Is Dracula good?
I liked it.
Because that's like one.
I liked Frankenstein more because I read them like back to back.
You liked Frankenstein more? Frankenstein was dry for me.
Oh, I really liked Frankenstein.
Yeah, but you like refined things, so.
Dracula's got a little bit of like. I mean, Twilight does get some inspiration from it. I'll say that.
All right. Well, here's what we'll do. I'll actually just make it a poll in my community tab.
All right.
So when this video goes up, those will be the 3 options in the poll, and you guys get to vote of those 3 which one I read.
All right.
That way, it's up to the masses, if not me, to decide.
Okay.
Yeah, Dracula, supernatural classic, All the Light We Cannot See, World War II historical fiction, and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy absurdist sci-fi.
Yep.
Okay. Those are your options.
That's a pretty good spread.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I think I have wanted to read any of those 3 at any given point. I have just not prioritized them.
Okay.
All right, well, that's this one. Thanks for picking really good... I think you did a good job picking good ones.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And I think I did a good job just knowing my favorite books.
So I did something really mean and rearranged a few of your books.
Yeah?
Just to see if it'd throw you off while you were looking.
No, I purposely tried not to, like, when I took my books off the shelf, not remember where I put things because I thought that'd be cheating.
Oh, okay.
But... I tried to make this super fair. But that's it for this one. If you want to leave an emoji, what do you think? Pick an emoji.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, leave like balloons because it's our anniversary.
Am I supposed to get you balloons for our anniversary?
No, that's for my birthday actually. I like balloons for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. And otherwise, like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.